Now blow the roof off for the second half. The following contest is a fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the RWA Championship.
Oh, stakes are high for this one.
You can call this the championship half of the event, folks.
But fatal four-way action, we gotta talk about this. 4 competitors, every competitor for themselves. But we gotta tag them.
I don't know how they managed to do it, but these two have done it for a good long stretch. Marching to the beat of their own drum. The Monarchy have been writing their own rule books since they've shown up. Today is no different. How they managed to do it month in and month out is beyond me. But I tell you, the break without them was nice.
Yeah, it was nice, but I just don't get it. We have fatal four-way #1 contendership, BMT former champion, Ariel, one of the top talents here in the RWA. Let's talk to Matt. Let's play matchmaker. Oh, let's put Jermaine, Marbury, Ricky Medeiros, BMT for 4. Let's put Ariel in there too. 2 against 1 or 1.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Alfredo about this one.
Bobby Rossi, I don't know if you've ever played a game like Fortnite. Have you ever heard of it?
I have.
When the odds are 2 against 1, your odds are looking very good to get that W, that victory royale. I don't like these odds right now.
Do you remember the Monarchy Grand Prix?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember how morose that was?
Oh, how can you forget?
I'll never forget that. I really never will. And I think they'll never forget just how close they were to RWA Gold yet again. They're going to continue to rewrite the script month in and month out.
Here we go. New theme music and everything.
#1 in your hearts, ladies and gentlemen, Jermaine Marbury continues to be a driving force here at the RWA. I mean, with Benny the basketball at his side, I think he has just as good a chance as anyone else in this matchup.
Benny the basketball has proven to get physical at some points, but Jermaine Marbury, fatal four-way action, the stakes are high. One of the top talents here in the RWA. He's still got to get through all 3, and I'm pretty sure this is elimination as well.
That's how I read it. I don't know if there was a change to the rule set going into the matchup, but that was the stipulations of the bout agreement going into this.
Now, do you think Jason Blade and John Steele have their eye on the match, or they're preparing the locker room with this?
I think they have a keen eye as to who is in the matchup in general. I imagine it's a little close, too close to match time to be on the monitors, if you will, but they're certainly keeping a tent as to not only who is in the match, but who will win it. They're going to have their eyes peeled.
You know what, Bobby Rossi? Maybe the odds are even. BMT has Ariel, Ariel's BMT, Jermaine has Benny, Ricky has Paulie. Odds are even for this one.
Absolutely. You know, no one is going into this naively. Everyone in this battle has had some sort of high-profile matchup. They've even maybe tasted championship gold. This is truly a fatal four-way matchup. And going to the dynamic of the Monarchy, if there's any couple out there that's doomed to self-destruct, it's those two. Their greed will consume them, my confidant.
Ricky Medeiros at one point in the RWA, if you recall, won a Renegade Rumble to become the RWA Triple Crown Champion. So he has faced some of the best, numerous opponents and all, but this is fatal four-way action. This is a new era in the RWA. Jason Blade is holding the RWA Championship. Potentially could be John Steele. So all four competitors, they got to give it their all. Tony P, got to give him credit. It's good to see him back in the RWA, but he's got to lay the law down for this one.
And he's going to have to keep that head of his on a swivel to do so. Got to wake up pretty early in the morning to pull the wool over Tony P's eyes.
Four competitors giving it their all. BMT, Ariel, Jermaine, Marbury, Ricky Medeiros, some of the best right now. And it looks like the Monarchy showing everyone exactly how they feel about it. They don't care. They don't need the crowd.
No, they really don't. And if anything, I feel as though they get off on getting underneath the crowd's skin. That's just how they are. They're those types of people. They thrive off of controversy.
Big strikes, the Monarchy right now sending them to the ropes. Double Irish whip. Haven't seen before, making it look easy. The Monarchy, though, sending the Monarchy flying.
And a hard fall to the outside for the King. Queen manages to get back up to her feet rather quickly. Medeiros and Marbury locking horns here. Beautiful takedown by Marbury, but Medeiros has plenty of reach of his own. Again, they lock up. Very evenly matched, these two. I think it's going to be a matter of stamina, honestly.
Who wants it more? We say it all the time. The number one contendership for the RWA Championship on the line as Medeiros connects. Big drop kick right there, but he's not done as Marbury goes to the corner. Sending him over.
Insagiri to the cerebellum. And a penalty kick to the King and Queen.
Medeiros has had a hot start here in the RWA to kick off 2025. Kicked off the year against Cipriano Abruzzi in a huge win and has been riding that momentum ever since, defeating guys like Denzel Jordan, defeating guys like Jeremy Lacroix. You have lined him up. He has knocked him down. Wait a minute, up and over.
Off the ropes. Wait a minute. Dosey Doney dices him up with ease. Jermaine Marbury with that signature unorthodox footwork on display, paying off in very high dividends.
Marbury not done.
Cover two. Only two, says Tony P. Marbury hasn't broken a sweat, and he's looking really good in this matchup so far.
Marbury grabbing the hair of Ariel, but Ariel beating him to the punch. Going to the inside of the ring, taking him down.
Gets a lot of height on that lariat, does Ariel, and she's not so quick to let Marbury get back up to his feet. Fatal four-way rules in effect here. You are looking at a tag team, but there are no reasons to tag in and out. There are no countouts, but there are disqualifications. The Monarchy continue to their 2-on-1 assault in this matchup. Ricky Medeiros yet to make his way back into the ring. Marbury facing every bit of their brunt.
Taking advantage of Marbury. We talk about the beginning of the year. BMT challenged Mike Rassa for the RWA Championship, and it was there that the King's Guard were born. So I'm not shocked anymore of how the Monarchy even made this match happen. Numbers at their finest.
Honestly. And you know, there's the thing about these Monarchy guys. They love to hear themselves talk. They're good at chatting. I can only imagine what kind of power plays they made backstage to land themselves in this position. Cover. 2.5, says Tony P.
BMT right now, big kicks right there, taking any advantage they could. The Monarchy enjoying this moment. Jermaine's down, and it's been some time since we've seen Medeiros laying out right now. Bobby Rossi, you're in a fatal four-way. Jermaine, Marbury, BMT, Ariel, Medeiros. What's the strategy for this one?
Honestly, the strategy is to take as little damage as possible. Damn near impossible when you've got the numbers game adding up the way they do. Got Paulie Wood out the outside being very unbiased and impartial, but look at this. Marbury gets a 2-for-1 special. Single-handedly decimating both halves of the monarchy. Oh, a meeting of the minds. Marbury makes it look easy, and he makes it look good. Finding that second win and riding every bit of that momentum. Number 3, at guard, from coast to coast. Boom, shakalaka!
Marbury making it look easy. BMT, though, meeting Ariel in the middle.
And this was the miscommunication that they didn't want to take place. Oh! Beautifully done! Still not enough for that 3 count. Medeiros lurks his way back into the ring wisely. Sidesteps Marbury, launches in with a leaping forearm. Beautiful basement missile drop kick. Swing and a miss by Medeiros.
Crossing on Medeiros, not knowing what hit him, but the cutter Kowalski drills him.
And not getting lost in the sauce, Medeiros manages one of his signature maneuvers. Ariel, hot in pursuit, cans him to the outside, looks to capitalize, and
Marbury's out.
Now things are gonna get immensely worse for Ricky Medeiros. Things are gonna get dangerous now.
Marbury out of this one, started the match off hot, and Medeiros trying to do whatever he could. Big strike to Ariel.
Paulie Wood surveying all the competition from the outside, but stuck to there. Really, his hands are tied. The best thing he could do from his position is maybe coach Ricky a little bit. Try to savvy him up. Oh, but there's not a lot of smartening up you can do in a situation like this. This is just a mugging. A 2-on-1 beatdown.
You said it perfectly. Grabbing the arm of Medeiros, bringing him into that buckle. Paulie Wood, he's trying to do whatever he could to support his boy, but he's not an active competitor in this one. All he can do is try to cheer on his boy and motivate him, but the odds are not looking that good right now.
Look at this, just tearing at the right arm of Medeiros. You got some displeasantries being shouted between the king and the queen. That's got to be the most violent breakfast of every morning, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm curious the discussion at breakfast this morning, if we got to the final 2, who's going to take it?
Honestly, that is a very, very smart question.
Do you think that was even brought up, or do you think they both tried to avoid it? I think they brought it up.
I think they did, because these two constantly have some sort of contingency at play. But as I noted to before, their greed may consume them. Look at this. Are they on the same page? No, they're not.
Cutter to BMT. Ariel trying for one of her own. It's the cutter. Kowalski making it all look easy. Meeting in the corner, unsuccessful. Double cutter to the monarchy.
2-for-1 special.
Medeiros
with the pin.
Paulie Wood telling Medeiros go for the cover on BMT. Kick out from BMT.
And that was just a 2. Tony P reiterates to our timekeeper. The remaining 3 are still in this matchup. Ricky Medeiros, if his chances could get any better, now would be the time to strike. Oh! And again, the appendages of Medeiros are under assault. BMT taking his shots, putting his lickings on him.
It's that expertise from BMT. Ricky Medeiros called the cutter Kowalski, but you don't see people wrestling him usually target the arms. It's in the name, cutter Kowalski. It's like a cheat code at this point, but BMT seems to be the first. Medeiros feel this. Wait a minute, cover!
Oh, explain that one. Explain that one to the wife. Ha ha! check your chicklets first there, buddy.
Picking up Ariel, Ricky Medeiros, round and round she goes. Oh, come on. BMT, cutter to Medeiros. The baddest cutter ever.
Cutter for cutter. BMT might have gotten the better.
Bobby Rossi.
Yeah.
We said what if.
Yo. I'm going to take back a statement from earlier tonight. This will be the most awkward ride home ever between these two, in fact. Both halves of the monarchy remain the only two in this elimination matchup. You gotta wonder how things are gonna transpire between the power couple now.
Are we in the twilight zone, Bobby Rossi? We had a priest win a championship, and now we have husband and wife, the final two right now, for the RWA Championship #1 contender.
I guarantee you, Blade and both Blade and Steel are surveying the competition.
Oh, wait. BMT's hurt. BMT is hurt right now.
He hasn't moved in a while. You got Tony P attending to him. Is he going to be able to continue?
Yeah, it's not looking good for BMT. He can't even stand up right now. We might have to call for the bell now. Oh, come on!
This! To his own wife! The lust for gold supersedes his better sense of judgment. He's got her knocked out on the ground. He's not even pinning her. What kind of example does this set for the children at ringside? And the king drapes himself over his adversary. 1, 2.9, says Tony. You're wasting a lot of time reconsidering your options at BMT.
BMT can't believe this right now. Ariel, we thought was knocked out cold, and it's BMT trying to rethink everything right now.
I mean, he's trying to figure out how much that lift home is going to cost. I'd rather get in an Uber than get in a car with her.
Telling Ariel, long live the king. Ariel can't even stand up. BMT, cutter to Ariel. And just like that, we have a new #1 contender. What?
She is made of iron and spite. How in the world has she managed to kick out of one of the baddest cutters ever? The same maneuver to take Ricky Medeiros out of the same competition. Oh my Lord.
If a right hook followed by a bad mother cutter isn't going to keep the Ariel down, what is going to happen? What is it going to take to keep the Portuguese powerhouse down? The Queen of New England, the first ever Portuguese women's wrestler, I think ever.
I would imagine so. But history aside, BMT is looking at Ariel with contempt in his eyes. Oh, and he eats the buckle in the process. Big lariat by the Queen, followed by a back elbow. And we've got ourselves some domestic abuse taking place, folks.
And Ariel's letting it all out right now, absolutely unloading on BMT. BMT trying to get to his feet, swing and a miss. Ariel suplex to BMT.
BMT staggers up to his feet, manages to get Hulk over for another German suplex. La Regina has made it to her feet. And this, my friends, could very well be the knockout blow that she needs. She's got him hooked. Oh my God! Cover here. 1, 2, no!
The look on disbelief right now of Ariel not able to even fathom what just happened. But Bobby Rossi, you got to give credit. This is a test of the strength and everything that the Monarchy have. They are truly two of the best in New England. We're getting signature move after signature move, cutter after suplex, and they're both kicking out.
And that just really does go to show you what kind of intestinal fortitude both of these two have. Both of them are driven towards the goal of being the #1 contender. It doesn't even matter that this is the spouse, this is the mother or the father of their children on the other side of the ring. That has gone out the window. Championship opportunity reigns supreme above all.
Ariel getting BMT up.
Less than the desired effect. A kick between the uprights.
Yeah.
You got to figure she's had 17 children.
Huge lariat knocking the wind out of BMT, taking him off his feet. And both competitors giving it their all right now.
She's got him hoisted up to that top buckle where he's seated. She's got nothing but bad intentions here. She hooks him up for a suplex, it appears. Beating down the back of his neck in the process. Looking for it. Can see it in the distance, but a blatant gouge to the eyes sends her to the canvas. From the top.
A bad mother cutter. Going for the cover now. Just like that.
At official Chris Sanders, you just saw what both the woman and a man who have been married to each other for years will do to one another just for the chance at getting their RWA Championship gold.
BMT and Ariel bonded by pro wrestling, and it goes to show that either competitor will do whatever, and we've seen whatever it takes. Pro wrestling above anything else. Ariel tried, BMT gave it his all, but at that very end, it was the King of New England that took the baddest cutter ever to drill Ariel down and become the #1 contender. Now the question is, later tonight, John Steele's facing Jason Blade. Who's BMT waiting for at the end of the line?
Well, we'll find out soon enough, folks. For those of you watching from home, I want to thank you. Don't you go anywhere. We've got more action abroad coming up next.